poppin' in UK, getting the pounds, trying to hold it down. Representing the town, trying to ride my wave, you bound to drown. Pour the drink, I'm just sipping good while they rollin' stanks. Diamond chain, bitches get so thirsty for these Cuban links. Real nigga, don't gotta prove it, pig. Fuck what you think, real killers. Yo ass will be dead before you.
DSN, The Matrix Studios Network.
How y'all doing, man? So happy to be back. It's Saturday. I'm so this is like about to be one of my favorite shows right now.
Mine too.
And of course,
happy Saturday.
And Juice is back, man. How you been?
I'm welcome back in such. Well, we'll get into the show, but thank you for all the condolences you sent for my uncle passing. It was really, really warming to get those, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Sorry for your loss, of course. And glad to have you back. And got to give a big shout out to Asia Diamond, who held it down.
Yes, Asia, you were gorgeous.
So big shout out to you, Asia. You're doing your thing. And DJ Lover, what's
DJ
up?
Lover.
What's up, guys? What's up?
What's up, man? God, you ready to kill it today?
You already know. I'm happy to have Jules back. You know we missed her.
Yeah,
Big
right?
shout out to Asia, like you said. You already know.
You already know that's fam right there. That's always gonna be family.
And Virginia.
So Virginia's here in the house, but she hiding in the cut. I'm gonna try to get on camera later. And of course, you know we got our special guest
our
here.
guest,
We real
the
excited to
highlight
have
of
him
this
here.
segment.
All right, the singer, the dancer, the actor, the
tap
songwriter,
extraordinaire.
seven-time
oh my
Apollo
gosh,
legend.
actor. We go on
Thank
and
you
on
so
and
much.
on.
Thank you so much.
I'm about to ask about a clothing line. Like, what is going on with this style?
That's gonna be in the works soon.
Cartier
I
in the
can't,
house,
like,
man.
I'm gonna pull every morsel of every question you want to know. I'm about to pull it out of him right now.
So happy to
So-
have you on the show, man. Appreciate that, brother. All right.
So I walked in and I saw him standing here, and then I go through all of what I thought I knew about him, which he did confirm. And then I'm like, oh, so you know I'm a fan. He just is so
Thank you.
so robustly talented, and I'm just
humble, man.
really a fan
Real
of
humble.
anybody in our age group in this generation that can inspire that next generation to be that much greater.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
That's what
thank
it
you for
is.
being here.
No,
So let's
thank
get
you.
right into it. You're well known for tap dancing, but how did you get started with tap dancing?
How I first got started was this dancing school called Ruth Williams Dance Studio.
In Harlem?
It's in Harlem. That's how I first got started. I thought Michael Jackson was tap dancing. That's what really got me into it, because the way he moved his feet so gracefully.
Yeah.
I thought he was
He was
tap
tap
dancing. So I'm like,
dancing.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
And then I wound up realizing he didn't do that. So actually, he has studied tap dancing before.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he studied tap dancing before
Yeah, I
actually
think
to
I
get
heard.
his rhythm. And from that moment, I knew that's what I wanted to do after having the taste of it.
Okay.
You actually also looked up to other people in tap dancing. Who was some
It was
of them?
definitely Gregory Hines was one of the first people I was really introduced to. Savion Glovers, which is one of my homies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Omar Edwards is also one of the greatest tap dancers too.
Oh, get out of here.
yeah.
What's the secret to tap dancing? Because you know, like with ballet, it's form and it's poise and posture. But
Right.
with tap, what is it? Like, what do you have to absolutely have in order to really get it?
With tap dancing, you have to know the basics. You know, is the shuffles, the flaps, the time steps. It's like really telling a story when you're doing tap dancing. So
That's
a lot of
what's
people don't even know
fascinating.
that. You
But
know?
that sounds even more fascinating because seeing it, and I remember watching Gregory Hines when I was like 4. But anyway,
Right.
but it was definitely like seeing him. He was so into it
Right.
that
Yeah,
he
that's
was
true.
telling his own story.
was telling his
so
own story.
for you to say that, and of course, as you know, actors,
Right.
you do get that absorbed into your performance that you
Right.
are doing a story. So yeah,
Right.
that
The
makes
thing with tap
perfect
dancing
sense.
also is once you learn the basics, you have to make it to your own. You don't want to look like everybody else. And it's so ironically because just last Sunday at Harlem Week, it was a tribute to the original Sandman. They doing a big tribute to him, and I was one of the faces to be there. And it was an honor for me to actually meet him when I was about 9 years old. And I remember keep saying challenge, and that was his thing. Like every time he said challenge, you had to tap against him. And that was one of the
So
memory
they still
things.
do tap offs?
Yeah.
Get
They
out of here,
definitely
because
do.
I
They
know
still
they
do
used to
tap
do it
offs.
like in the Bojangles
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Day.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't
They
know
still-
that they still do tap
It's very
offs.
rare that you see them or you even hear
Yeah,
about them
that's why
because
I
there's
don't
not
know.
too many tap dancers that we know of
Of
that's really
course.
out there. But there's a lot of tap dancers around the world, but a lot of people is sticking to that one thing. They're not trying to branch out.
Will you
know?
please let us know the next tap off, because
Most definitely.
Like it's just like doing a freestyle battle. Like
It
I
is.
want to see
And
the
it's like
tempo.
that. And it's
If
like that.
anybody
It's
out
gonna be
there is a
interesting.
tapper
You
and want to go up against this guru right here, please let me know because I want to see it. I have to see it.
I've been in a couple, so it's very entertainment, and it just like singers, like when singers is doing their thing, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
A lot of tap dancers steal other things from tap dancers. Like that's
I
the
have
thing
to
with
see
tap
it.
dancing.
I'm serious.
Yeah, so
Let me
everybody have
know.
their signature thing that you have to do.
Yeah.
It's like your signature move, and
Yeah.
Do you have
nobody,
a signature move?
most definitely,
Oh,
most definitely. Yeah. They call it the
man, yeah,
Skywalker.
now
That's what
we-
they call it.
What is it
They
called?
call it the Skywalker.
all right.
Yeah, because it seems like I'm floating on air when I'm doing the step.
Okay, in the break, I want you all to take a moment to type in Cartier Conway and look at his videos. And I want anybody to tweet me, Instagram me, or Facebook me
Thank you.
with what you think about it. Skywalker,
Skywalker.
Cartier Conway.
Oh,
That's
a lot of
right.
people thought a lot of great things because you actually, you won the famous Apollo Theater 4 times in a row.
Seven
right?
times.
Seven
yeah.
times.
7
in a row,
times. my
yeah.
fault. Yeah. How was that experience?
That experience was unbelievable because at that time when I won that, I had just lost my mom. So it was like I have really was motivated to like show what I was doing and what she would want me to do. So I used that as the platform to really go all out. You know, and I was with someone else at the time. His name was Eddie Serrano. He was a singer and I was like the music. So I was the tap dancer and we traded off. And they kind of broke us up when we went to the live TV show, which is so crazy, like how the politics works. And he wound up losing, and I just kept going.
Yeah.
And Monique, the comedian, she heard my life story, and she flew me out to L.A. And I lived with her for about 2.5 years.
That must have been
And
incredible.
you actually did the
but she
Parkers.
is so
Yeah.
just
exactly.
and she's just a powerhouse by
She's
herself.
amazing, man.
Oh
She's
my
amazing.
God.
I think she don't get the recognition
I
that
don't
she
think she
deserves.
does get the recognition, but her strength and her wisdom and so to
Right.
have that kind of nurturing,
Right.
yeah.
So that's what landed you on
On the
Parkers was
yeah.
the
She discounted me, yeah.
Oh wow, man, Monique! Shout out to her.
Incredible.
And so those you also became eventually at some point became the Sandman.
Yeah.
Now, how did that happen?
It's so
Actually, the
funny.
youngest then.
Yeah, I was the youngest Sandman to actually do it. How that came about was the original, the Sandman that came after the original Sandman, which is C.P. Lacey, which is actually doing it back now. He's back. He gave me the opportunity to do it because he was out.
Okay.
And once I did it, a lot of people kept recommending me to do it.
come back.
And that's how that came about.
What does that feel like to be
Yeah,
the
I
youngest?
was curious.
Because to me, Sandman is like this old, scary person.
Like for me being
Yeah,
like,
no,
yeah,
you don't
seriously.
want him
no, you don't
to
want
be a
you
part of
don't
your
want-
life.
You don't want that. You don't want that man
Your
coming
life.
out because it's very embarrassing. It's like that's a moment that you don't never forget. in your
Okay,
life.
first tell us, what does it feel like to be the youngest Sandman?
I take that all in. I still don't like. It don't feel realistic, honestly,
Yeah.
because I met the real Sandman. So now to be the youngest one is like that's how God works.
70
You know?
years?
Yeah.
Okay, but what makes you go there and be like, the womp womp?
For me,
What gets you?
for me, I just don't come out. Let's make it clear. I just
Okay,
don't come
clear
out
it
and
up
get
for
people
me,
off the
'cause,
stage.
yeah.
They signal me to go get you off.
So the
don't
audience
be-
is.
Yeah, the audience,
so let's
yeah,
be
yeah.
clear. The audience is the
It's
womp womp.
yeah,
It's
they
not,
motivate you to get you off.
Okay, okay,
And then
okay.
the producer of the show, she gets this red light behind the stage that I see, and then I fly out and come get you
Okay.
off. That's what happens.
Yeah, that
Glad I'm
sounds like a
never
lot
gonna
of
be
fun.
on there. ever gonna be on there.
Nah, it's definitely a fun thing because
Yeah,
I
it
made it
sounds
my
like a lot of
own. I don't dress like the original Sandman.
Oh, okay.
So I dress like how I am. Like I wear my
that's
tap
super cool.
Jordans. I wear like
Yeah,
how
because
I
he
am.
wears tap Jordans.
Yeah, I think y'all missed that. I got
Yeah,
tap
so
Jordans. I don't wear the
They're
original.
not these ones you get from
Yeah, I
KS.
don't wear the regular tap
no.
shoes. I made that thing my own thing. You know.
Yeah.
So are you coming out with your own line?
I plan on it. I plan
Hey.
on it. Yo, MJ, what's up, man? Michael Jordan, I want that
Throw
contract
that
deal,
plug in
man.
there.
Everything I
You heard
can.
that?
That
Yeah,
shameless
yeah,
plug, you
just
gotta
get
throw
that.
it in there.
For real, man. Michael Jordan, what's up?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
DJ version.
Right.
The DJ version of my
Right.
shoes.
Right. I mean, so that definitely be dope.
Crazy.
I
I
think that will
love it.
happen
Definitely
eventually.
know we got
I think that will
our
definitely
support,
happen.
man. When that goes down,
I definitely think that's going. I
gotta
want to
bring
open
it
my own
back.
shoe line anyway. So.
I want to
Yeah,
see
me too.
everything from you. I
Yeah.
want to see clothes, have
Most
shoes,
definitely.
the glasses. I want to
Right.
like you were so
Yeah, the
dope.
glasses.
Like,
Oh,
oh my
thank you.
gosh.
One right
Thank
there
you.
too.
Nah, his
Yeah.
swag is real. It's real out here. His swag is real. So, ladies,
Thank
check him
you.
out.
Thank
Check
you.
him out.
Like,
Man, I'm from Harlem, so we
Oh,
originate a lot of
yeah.
different things. You know.
I usually give Harlemites a problem. But
I just say,
like,
you know.
I usually give them a problem because they have this thing, but I'm like, he's an
Swag is real.
exception.
Yeah. Shout out to Harlem, y'all. You know how it goes.
Yes, yes.
So, how long have you been singing?
I've been singing since the age of, I would say, 12. I originally started in church. So that's how I got my thing. Yes, I was a part of the choir. My grandmother and them, they ain't play no games with me. They had me in church. They ain't play no games. So I was in church, and I wound up, loving that. They put me in the choir, and I wound up being in a music group first. I was in a group.
Oh.
And it was called Take. That's what his name is, our group. It was called Take.
Was it like a new edition?
Nah, I was really the only dancer, really.
Oh.
So that was
So it
just
was
like the
Michael
voice.
Jackson edition?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I didn't work out, because I wasn't trying to be just the one that was just ooh. Nah. So yeah. So that was my first experience with that.
Okay, with singing.
Yeah.
What's your first love? Singing? Would singing?
I
be
would
your
say
first love?
I would say dance was my first love.
Oh, okay.
'Cause that's the first thing I seen. You know,
Okay,
so
okay.
when I really seen it and I wanted to do it, that was the first thing that I caught on to and I latched to.
Okay.
And then I said, I might as well be an all-around entertainer. Just don't limit yourself to be one
That's right.
thing.
Yeah,
Right.
I
So
like
I
that.
learned and I worked my ass off. I don't know if I can say that.
You can.
I worked my ass off to prove that thing first, because when you start doing something first, people just lock you in at just being
Yeah.
the
That.
dancer
That's
or
it.
the
Yeah.
tap dancer. And I was like, I'm tired of people just saying that.
Yeah.
I want to be an entertainer, period.
Ooh, yeah.
Not just a singer, not a dancer,
That's it.
actor. I'm an entertainer, period.
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to be right back in a few.
Stay
We're going to get
tuned.
to some
Don't
good
forget,
music.
this is the break that you go to YouTube and type in.
You can go on
Cartier
Instagram too.
Conway,
It's Cartier
Instagram.
231.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell them your
Let's go.
Instagram really quick.
CARTIER 231.
You
Correct.
heard? All right, DJ Lover, get that up.
Travis Scott, Tugger, baby. I go for I call your whore. Just a fucking show up. I just went got my door. Pulling off and I'm gone. Then I go up before. Then I roll up that roll up. Then I'm calling your whore. Like, pick up the phone, baby. Like, I know you're home, baby. It's lit. I'm in the zone, baby. Straight up. I just put up before, baby. Yeah. Never would I cheat on you. Never would I keep it treason. Blowing a bag on you. You all of that for no reason. I'ma pull up in my too. Hitting the block and I'm bleeding. Throwing that rolling on you. I like the way it be freezing. Pick up the phone, baby. I know you're home, baby. It's lit. I'm in the zone, baby. Straight up. I just put up before, baby. Yeah. Come before that at it, lean like my motherfucking granny did. Super Bowl ring with big body bins. I stacked it up, now I'm just better living. Got screws in my mouth, I'm just prepping it. I'm fucking this cash, I'm not celibate. I'm packing it out like a reverend. I need all this cash, I got hella king. I'ma play dumb and get left in the middle. Back the fuck up, you too little. Hit him with three like a miller. I don't talk to no man in the middle. I don't talk to no man, I'm just kidding. But I did pay my sister tuition. I feel lucky I should play the lottery. Walking out with it like Sunday listen. Mama told me I'm her brightest star. Mama told me don't hate on the law. Because everybody got a job. Because everybody won't be a star. Real shit. Please believe every motherfucker right here won't be a part. She gon' do anything in her power to be with your boy. Pick up the phone, baby. I know you're home, baby. It's lit. I'm in the zone, baby. Straight up. I just put up before, baby. Yeah. Never will I cheat on you. Never will I keep it greasy. Blowing a bag on you. Do all of that for no reason. I'ma pull up in my too. Hitting the block and I'm bleeding. Throwing that rollie on you. I like the way you be freezing. Yeah.
Pick up the phone, Macaulay Culkin, baby, home alone. I thought I was right, then I had to man up, I was wrong. I hate when we fight, she in love with the pipe. I draped her up in ice, I put my phone on ice. Burn words in the trap scene, rhyming night. Percocet and codeine, please don't take my life. She had a dream with Celine, so I bought it twice. Young nigga make it right back tonight. Girl, you're so cute and your ass is nice. Drinking the flow and I'm shooting dice. Wrist polar bear Klondike, and I'm loving all races. Hell nah, don't discriminate. Drinking on clean, sanitized. Ostrich sheets with the frog eyes. If I ever call your phone, baby, better believe it's only one time.
Pick up the phone, baby. I know you're home, baby. It's lit. I'm in the zone, baby. Straight up. I just put up a phone, baby. Never will I cheat on you. Never will I keep it greasy. Blowing a bag on you. Do all of that for no reason. I'ma pull up in Mer2. Hitting the block, it don't bleed it. Throwing that rollie on you. I like the way you be breathing.
DSN, The Matrix Studios Network.
Y'all, we're back. We back. Thank you so much, DJ Lover.
DJ
Appreciate
Lover.
that.
You already
You do
know.
us
You
right
already
all the
know.
time.
Yo, I hope you
Oh
guys
my
having
gosh.
fun, because I'm having a lot of fun right here with this
This
man right here.
Thank you, y'all.
It's
Thank
epic
you.
already. We're only 25% of the way done.
Thank you.
So during the break, I'm not sure if you all got a chance to, but I did. I went on YouTube. You know, I never asked you to do anything I won't do. And I got a chance to see this guy do the Michael Jackson. You know that turnaround that Michael Jackson does, and it looks like he's on like an axis? Yeah. He does it. You have to go to YouTube, check him out, at his Instagram as well. Stay tuned for more from him. Oh,
Most definitely.
him do it. All right, I'm a fan. All right, go ahead.
Well, tell us about your hit single, Harlem Step.
Man,
that-
well,
yeah.
something in common. Something in common is the record.
That's the name of the
Yeah,
album.
it's a blessing. They played it last night on Power 105.
Alright.
DJ Will, for the second time. So a lot of people been hitting me up about the record. Featuring my boy OnStar. So shout out to him also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did read that. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
What is the song about, pretty much?
It's pretty much how you in a relationship with a female and y'all have so much in common, but you trying to like persuade her to know what she has in common with you. So that's the song is talking about mostly. Like, I'm not like the original guy that you ever dealt with. I'm someone different, and I'm here now.
Yeah.
Basically, so all you people that do listen to Power 105, go ahead and
Tune
call
in.
in, make the request.
Tune in.
You heard?
Yes, you want to ask for the song, though.
Yes, it's definitely making moves, man. I'm proud of how it's growing, and I'm proud of how hard we've been working to push the record.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes a record don't take overnight. You really have to push the record
do.
for people to understand it and get it. You know,
do.
and I think we've been doing that very well. Shout out to my manager too, also.
All right.
M. Dot.
How did you and OnStar
Well,
collaborate?
well, we was on tour together, me and OnStar. We was on a
Okay.
short tour with the Harlem Shakers, and we just connected from that time on. And I said, you know what? He was hitting me up like, Cardi, please put me on that record. I'm telling you, I got you, bro. I got you. And I said, you know what? All right. I sent it, and he did his thing, and I just kept it. You know?
And y'all both, y'all
And we both
dancers.
entertainers, so that's what made it even
God.
more epic.
Yeah.
You know?
That sounds
Big
epic.
shout out to OnStar, man. I seen him live. If you don't
Right.
know who he is, ARNSTAR.
Dope,
he
dope,
kills
dope.
it. Killed. Dope
We the next
performer.
Kid and Play.
Oh, okay.
This
Both of them
time,
killing
Kid
the
and Play.
game right
Once
now.
you see the video, you will understand what I'm talking about. Because it's
Okay.
not the regular video. We bringing back that thing that Usher and them used to do back in the day
Yeah.
with the dancing and all
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
not the regular thing.
Yeah, us the original.
We really giving it
I
up.
gotta see
I
it.
look
Yeah.
forward to that.
It's dropping September 16th, so stay tuned.
Okay.
And the video release party is September 15th at Taj.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, definitely.
So
we
y'all
gonna be
all
including-
welcome. Y'all all welcome.
You gotta be
Y'all
invited.
all welcome. Y'all all welcome.
Yes.
Come on out.
So YV Magazine will be in the building.
Yeah,
September
Come on out.
15 at
Yes,
Lodge
6:30.
supporting.
6:30 is gonna be
the whole
dropping at
fam.
9 o'clock. Come through.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. And also, I also wanted to know, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that you did something with Melissa Morgan too, right? That
Man,
was a
Melissa
huge
Morgan
moment
is
for me when I
is
seen
really
that.
my mentor. Melissa Morgan is my mentor.
Oh, a
man. The
big shout out to
legend.
Melissa
The
Morgan,
legend. If
man.
y'all don't
Yeah,
know,
Word.
if y'all don't know who that is, y'all really
Legendary.
need to Google this person, man.
Yeah,
Like she
Melissa
played
Morgan
all.
is a
They play her
legend.
record everywhere. Like it's not
Absolutely right.
like
It's
Fool's
Word.
Paradise. Like everyone knows this lady. If you don't,
Yeah.
like she really is the
real deal.
voice of R&B.
Definitely.
You know, and she don't get the recognition that she deserves neither. You know, and I'm proud that she brought me on the team and
Yeah.
have me touring with her and traveling, and I'm blessed to be a part of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty.
How did you guys want to
Yeah.
meet?
We met through one of my close friends, Darlene. Is her best friend.
Oh, okay.
And she told her about me like this kid Cartier. Listen, I'm telling you, and we wound up doing a show at the Apollo. It was our first show, and from that moment on, we just connected, and she took me everywhere with her now. So
Oh wow, big shout out to Melissa. man.
most definitely, man, I love you. Real talk.
Oh,
Real talk.
So are you planning on dropping an album soon, or?
Yeah, I plan on dropping an EP first, and it's like an album, I guess you could
Yeah,
say.
yeah, but it's like a
yeah,
full song.
yeah, yeah. It's gonna
How
be.
many
It's gonna be
songs
dope.
you gonna have on it?
Probably a good 8 songs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
what's
about 8
up.
songs.
how do you choose your song?
As well, I have a team, you know, and we're gonna go through some records. We're gonna decide which one's the best fit, and I really want to stay different. I don't want to just stay in what everybody's doing. So I want to stay true to what I'm doing. You
And
know,
what's the theme? Like what's like when I tell someone you gotta listen. What tell me what I'm telling them that they're gonna get.
what you're gonna get is that real old soul and the real R&B. You know, not the okay. Let me do this to you, and I'm still using drugs. And I'm not doing none of that.
Please
Like
save
I'm
this
not
thing.
doing none of that, man. Because the reason why that's not what I live. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put out music that I don't live. You know,
Yeah.
if I'm talking about the girls and I'm talking about that's what I live.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't you-
if I'm talking about respecting female, that's
Yeah.
what I do.
Please do.
You know,
That's what's
so
up.
that's what I want to put
you
out.
miss that. You miss it. Like
I miss
you
it.
Thanks
miss
for the applause,
music when
'cause
you
that
is
a plausible.
when you used to hear a song and you caught feel like you feeling
Right.
you
Right.
felt it.
And back then it was storytelling.
Yeah, it
Nobody's
was a
really
lot of, like-
storytelling. People was going
No.
straight to like, yo, let's get it in, and that's it. Song
Yeah.
over.
Word,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's no storytelling no more.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
shout out to a couple artists that still do that.
Yeah,
they
shout
sure
out
do,
to them.
but-
Yeah.
Surely.
Man, shout out. Man, shout out to them. Which
Yeah.
is Music Soul Child, like the John Legends.
He's
Like
yes.
that's who I listen to. You
like complete
Artists,
artists.
you know?
Yeah.
know? Like Black Ty, like Tyrese, like these is
Yeah,
these is artists that
Tyrese,
still
definitely.
riding out to what they believe in, man. And I respect that.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
what's up.
That's
You don't have to sell out to
incredible.
be known. Like
You
that's
don't.
what a lot of artists is doing. I'm sorry to say it, but
No,
that's what
don't
they
be
doing.
Sorry, because we co-sign.
That's what they doing, man. And I ain't selling out. You heard? I ain't
Yeah.
selling out.
Yeah, we
That's
we
it.
co-sign.
That's it. You heard it first.
I ain't selling out.
Oh yeah. So
You wanna get to the record?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Alright.
yes. That's what we're gonna do right
So
now.
this is happening. It's your boy Cartier, Something in Common, featuring OnStar. Stay tuned.
We in a club in our own section. This remix here's the next election. That's not a drop for all less. Steady flipping the money, shooting star press. I seen Shorty walk in with her friends ready to get it in, so let the games begin. I got the purest intentions, I read the guidelines. GPS in the heart and I'm about to guide minds. What you doing, Cardi?
I've been playing on the sideline. She put me in the game right now. You should let a nigga blow your mind. I think that's why you're here right now. I just wanna take you home, girl. You got a nigga in his zone, yeah. I can send a team to your home, girls. I know you feel the same, I'm not alone. You and me together, that's Bonnie and Clyde. Let me be your number one and you're never mine. Yo, you got it and I got it, but baby, independent that we live in, don't want no one in our business, yeah. You just need somebody like you. And I know you haven't noticed, but I'll be the first to say we got something in common. I'ma keep it real with you. I'ma keep it real with you. Tell me, girl, what they gon' say. Tell me what they gon' say. Oh, what's up? I'm putting out on everything. Oh, I know you want the same thing. We be sipping on the same thing. That's why we feel the same right now. Me and you, Hennessy, and your friends. think that's why you're here right now. I just wanna take you home, girl. You got a nigga in the zone, yeah. I can send a team to your home, girls. I know you feel the same, I'm not alone. You and me together, that's Bonnie and Clyde. Let me be your number one and you're never mine. Yo, you got it and I got it, but baby, any pain that we live in, don't want no one in our business, yeah. You just need somebody like you. And I know you haven't noticed, but I'll be the first to say we got something that comes. I'ma keep it real with you. I'ma keep it real with you. Tell me, girl, what they gon' say. Tell me what they gon' say. Oh, what's that I'm putting out on everything? Oh, I know you want the same thing.
Listen, attracted by your smile, call it good dentistry. Sipping on the same potion, call it good chemistry. Your homegirl's cool, my homeboy's chillin'. I mean, the whole atmosphere is a cool feeling. Plus, you ain't afraid to break a sweat. If somebody stepped on my kicks, I ain't upset. And she laughed at me, cause it granted her assurity that I'm one of these young fly guys with maturity. She said, what if I gave you the authority to handle my attention in the spaces that be boring me? I'm like, you trying to say you single or something? And she was like, we ain't start to mingle for nothing. Loving the way that she responded, the way that we bonded, you could tell we got something in common. We could be like Queen Latifah and Carmen, just right, so it's good tonight. I ain't trying to let you out my sight, alright?
All I want is you, all I want is you. All I want is you, all I want is you. Oh, I know you want the same thing. Oh, I know you want the same thing. I'ma keep it real with you. I'ma keep it real with you. Tell me, girl, what they gon' say. Tell me what they gon' say. Oh, what's that I'm putting out on everything? Oh, I know you want the same thing. I'ma keep it real with you. I'ma keep it real with you. Tell me, girl, what they gon' say. Tell me what they gon' say. What's that I'm putting out on everything? Oh, I know you want the same thing. We got something coming. We got something coming.
All right, back to the show.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah,
That's
man.
all I can say. I love it.
Okay,
I love
feel
it. I
good.
loved it.
Refreshing.
Thank
Just
Feel good.
all around great record.
No, the
Appreciate
vibe in
that.
here feel like I was in a club right
It
now.
did.
Like
Yes, it did.
I can't dance.
Yes,
One reason
it
why I
did.
wasn't up.
Man,
I
I
love it,
appreciate
man.
y'all.
Really, for real. That's a hit right there.
Thank you so
everybody.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm downloading it, so just let me know. Is
Thank
it already?
you. Thank you. It be on iTunes the day of the video
16th.
release.
All right, so you guys
yeah,
heard,
I'm
man. Make
putting
sure you
right
come
out.
through.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
something they call me.
okay,
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. Definitely.
Ready. So so the Parkers. Let's go back to that because
Yeah.
me as an actor.
Yeah. Hey, sell it, baby, sell it.
Wait a second. I gotta know you as an actor. What's
Okay.
up with that? Like, how
Well,
did you get into character? What was your prep? What was your
My
experience?
first big role when I was playing Sammy Davis as a kid, with Debbie Allen in California.
Get outta here.
Yeah, that was my first big role doing that, and I played on New York Undercover when I was younger than that. Actually,
Oh,
I'm
New York
sorry.
on cover. Yeah, man.
Would
Classic
you, would you,
slow.
I
Classic
know
show.
that's classic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in doing a biopic?
Yo, we can do whatever. I'm with it. Like, what you want to do?
Directors, get at me.
Let's do it. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
that's really dope. How did you get into character for Sammy?
Did my research on them, you know. I studied them because I was already being called the Sammy Davis of hip hop. So for me to achieve an honor to do that was like, wow, why not? Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. So I played him as a kid, and someone is playing him as an adult.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And the thing is, he was from Harlem. A lot of people don't even know that.
I don't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sammy Davis was from Harlem, man.
Oh, so it's in your DNA.
It's like
in
it's
your
like,
makeup.
You know how they
to
say
do it.
like time repeats itself.
It does.
And that's what I think is really happening at this time. Like
Yeah.
I'm being called as Sammy Davis
I
of hip
believe
hop.
that.
I'm from Harlem. He's from Harlem.
Yeah.
And it just blessing, man. Like
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah,
it's a
talk,
blessing.
yeah.
It's already in your DNA to
Yeah.
do that.
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank
your
you.
makeup. What projects are you looking forward to doing other than the biopic? Because I've already let me put that out there. So
I'm willing to
casting directors, get at I'm the
like,
broker right here.
I want to do something like I like action movies. I
Yeah,
like
action
things like
is
that.
my thing.
And so I
Certainly.
love stuff
Okay,
like
what would
that.
you like to see yourself though do in an action movie?
Action. I can see
I would
action.
like to be like a Taken guy, like that movie Taken. I
Yeah,
would like to be one of those.
Oh, you want to be like,
Yeah, like I want to be one of those. Like
if I find you, I'm gonna kill you.
yeah, I want to, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, like I will
But
find
they keep
you.
going
Like,
on and on and on. It's like taking one, taking two. My sister was like, "Don't leave the house."
Yo, don't leave the house.
doing?
Hello, like move.
Yeah, so you would
relocate.
do something like that
I
where
would
you're
do
like
something
on the
like that.
chase after somebody.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that'd be dope. Like Bronson, what's that movie?
Bronson
Yeah,
Pierce?
yeah,
Pierce Bronson?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was dope.
Okay.
that sounds
And then
good.
what projects are you working on? Are you doing anything in acting now?
No, I'm not doing nothing
So
in
you're
acting
open
right now.
for whatever.
Yeah, I'm open for whatever.
Good.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just write that down. Go ahead, Wally. I'm gonna just put that on my reminder list.
So are you working on anything else that you can speak of right now besides just
Really,
the music?
I'm just really doing a music thing. I plan on opening up a dancing school too, man.
Okay,
Eventually when
that
the
sounds
time
great.
is right, I want to give that back to the to the community and to the kids, because a lot of kids don't have no outlets.
Yeah.
And a lot of people is turning straight to the street, so you don't have to do that.
Yeah, you
know?
don't.
Because the reason why, because they don't have no outlets.
What
They
was,
taking
what is
this, they taking the arts out of the schools.
That is
So they need to
No,
stop
they
doing
are.
that.
That's
you know?
yeah, that's true.
that is profound.
Right.
And so to build on that, what is your solution for retention? Like, so you open the school, and then how do you get them to like come?
Well, I really have a nice little fan base with
Yeah,
that
yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah,
teach.
yeah,
I teach
yeah.
also. I teach around in the schools, and I'll go around the schools and talk to the kids.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I do that
okay.
all year round. I teach hip hop and tap dancing to the kids around the schools. Yeah, so once I do that, I'm just gonna bring them on in. You know.
Okay.
And that's a lot. Like anyone that's listening and anyone that watched this show, that's what success is about. It's not just about getting what you want. It's
Yeah,
about
it's not
giving
about
back.
that.
And he said he's giving back also.
Yeah, it's not
and,
about
and
that.
that's what you have to do. What advice do you give to anyone that wants to be an entertainer, that wants to do similar things that you're
Right.
doing
I
right
would
now?
say number one thing is staying true to yourself. You know, like you have to understand you're gonna go through a lot of different bumps in this industry.
A lot.
You know, a lot of people are gonna stab you in the back. There's a
Egos
lot of
and
things,
all
yeah,
that.
There's a lot
like,
of
yeah.
ego tripping. A lot of people is gonna tell you one thing, and then when that happens, it's not that.
Not that.
You know, so you have to be strong-minded in this business. You really have to be strong because as soon as you break, that's it.
Yeah.
Everything else will fall down also. So stay true to yourself and stay minded of that, and keep a strong team around
Yeah,
yourself.
that's big,
You know what I'm saying?
very big.
And humble yourself around people that's doing the same thing that you're doing. You know,
Definitely.
Yeah.
because a lot of people want to see you fall, believe it or not. Your own family want to see you fall, believe it or not.
Sometimes it's-
Word.
So you have to really know
terrible.
who's for you and who's
not.
about you,
Yeah.
because it's so fast to just fall. You know.
Wow.
What's paramount for you? What's providence for you? What do you see yourself? What's the end game for you?
The end game for me is it just being known as one of the greatest. You know, that's what I want to be. Like, not the money. I don't care about none of that. I just want to be known for what I contribute to this industry.
Yeah.
And how I do it. You know, I don't want to be oh well, he did it like this other artist. No, I did it my way and respect it that way. You know.
Oh wow.
Wow,
So
you're
that's what
already
I wanna-
doing it, man. I still
I
got the
think
song
so.
in my head
Thank
right
you,
now.
man.
Like
Yeah.
that
Thank
song is
you.
a hit.
You know, especially tap dancing, because a lot of
Yeah.
people don't even see that often. Like I go to a lot of these schools with these kids, and they don't even know what tap dancing is.
No.
So
Yeah,
it's like-
very lost. I
Yeah.
think from the 80s to now.
Yeah,
It's
you know,
like
and a lot of
really
kids they
big
grow
gap.
into it, or they get into it because the way I am, the way the way I dress, I talk like y'all. I am y'all. I'm from the block, so that's why. Like, listen, I'm not gonna betray something that I'm not. You know,
Yeah.
so that's why they latch onto it and they respect it so much more, because it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
fake. Kids know what's fake and what's not,
Yeah, they do.
and they would tell you in a heartbeat, like,
Yeah,
nah, that's
nah,
corny.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's why they have no filter.
Yeah,
no
they
filter.
don't.
How did you meet up? You collaborate with your manager?
Man, how I collaborated. He was managing someone else, and they was my boy. We worked together, and he told him about me. We was doing a record together, and he's like, Cartier, like, who's managing you? I'm like, nobody's managing me. I've been doing everything on my own. I didn't have no manager. He was like, so how you getting booked for these shows? I said, it's about who you know
Yeah.
and how in networking. You have to really network.
Yeah, you do,
sometimes you don't even need a manager, and sometimes I forget I even have a manager
'Cause
I'm
you're working so
used
hard.
I'm so used to just doing things on my own. I don't like relying on anybody to do it for me.
Yeah.
So he has to remind me at times like, yo, Cardi, I'm here for that purpose.
Yeah.
You don't have to take this phone call. You don't have to. But like, I'm so used to not
Yeah,
doing.
doing it.
I'm so
Yeah.
used to doing it my own. So you know. But now I'm stepping back and letting him do his job. You know?
It feels good to have a little
some help,
say,
man,
yeah,
'cause
it feels good
it
to
takes
have
away, it takes some load off your back.
Pressure,
So
yeah.
so that's how I met him, and we wound up connecting ever since. He's been
Yeah.
my manager about 4 years now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's good,
Would
man.
you ever write a book
I would
to
definitely
like
write.
immortalize this genre in this era?
What I
that
would
we're
like to
in?
do, honestly, I would like to do a movie on my life story about where I came
Because
from.
you have a
and-
lot. I don't think this
Yeah.
segment's long enough
Thank
to
you.
go over everything
you.
that. But
You know-
you have it really like just in your personal life.
Thank you.
How do you keep it separate?
I make it as a. I made it. How do I keep it separate? I don't really. I really don't keep it separate. I use it as my motivation. You know, so that's what pushes me every time I get on stage. I'll be like, okay, this is what they want me to do. You know, my mother will never want me to give up, so I'm gonna keep going. My father, you know, I lost him at 3 years old, so I said, you know what, I didn't have a father figure. So now that I have a son, I'm being that father figure to my son.
Yeah.
My son is 13. Shout out to him.
Oh, hey.
Oh shit, what's up, man? You know, so that's what I use as my motivation. I don't use it as an excuse because it's so easy for people to be like, well, I've been through this, so that's
Yeah, it
why I'm not
is.
doing this. I could have been this because, but this
is
happened. Nah, use that as your
easy.
motivation to make you want to do it even more.
Yeah.
You know? So that's
Yeah,
what it is.
that's good. Is your son into tap too, or any?
He
what type
actually,
of arts is he into?
He's a basketball player, man.
Yeah.
Like, yo, he loves
Like
basketball.
point guard?
Point
What's up?
guard. Like that nice. Like he plays in the ruck and everything. He's really, really good.
outta here.
He's really, really good. He's really, really good. So I keep telling him, you have to work even harder because you're not that big, and you have to like really put the work in. Just
Yeah.
because you're good now is 1,000 other basketball players out that's good.
That's true.
Don't be a hood legend as a basketball player.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of those. Nah, get out of there. Go to
That's
school.
good. Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
You named your social media already, but can you name it again?
Yeah, it's Cartier. Cartier 231. Facebook Cartier Conway.
All right. Do you want to give a shout out to anyone?
Shout out to life, man. That's the most. That's the most shout out, man. For real. Shout out to that because I'm blessed to be doing what I'm doing. You know, every day I get to do what I love to do. So that's the blessing. Shout out to that.
All right, I gotta give a shout out to my team, of course.
Shout out to y'all, man, for having me. Like, listen, I'm here.
Of course,
Like,
man.
of
Big
course.
shout out to you.
Word.
Really, really respecting what you said, that you're not thinking about the money.
I'm
you're
not.
actually thinking about leaving a great body of work. And I think that's important. The same thing I feel like, you know, I'm doing myself is that trying to make sure everything I do is great and people would be happy, want to be happy to work with me. Like, especially legends like you know, want to work with
yes.
me.
Wow.
I appreciate that a lot. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I said, you know, that's one of the things that made me feel like to keep motivating me to go forward.
Most definitely.
Meeting people like you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
But you want to give a shout out to anyone?
Just you all. I think this is an incredible outlet for showcasing talent and greatness and inspiration and that person that may just need an example of how to overcome and how to achieve. So I just want to thank you for having such a platform and inviting us all on here
Thank you.
to be a part of that. So, and all the viewers, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for tuning in.
Definitely the same here. Like, just shout out to everybody that's tuning in and like watching us live, listening to us. We appreciate it. Appreciate the support. I know you guys can be doing something else, but you tune in with us. Let's
Right,
go.
but you here.
Yeah, I still can't get her on the camera.
Yeah.
I'm
And
talking
to
about my
Virginia,
photographer
our
right now. Like, she's
photographer
still
who's, like,
hiding
not
right
getting
now.
in
Like,
front of the camera.
it's
She's
been like
not.
5 weeks.
There she go.
Okay, listen. It's the realest thing right now.
Finally.
All right, we got her on the camera.
I know she's so beautiful.
This
And
is the
she like
photographer
doesn't
right
want to be
here.
on
man.
camera.
It's coming. Soon.
She's like,
All right?
bye.
So these great pictures you're gonna see
Yay.
right now is gonna
It's
be
for
from
Virginia.
her. All right?
My Honduras Beleza. Oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous. It's so
All right,
sweet.
they actually can find your music right now, right?
Yes,
On,
you can find it on SoundCloud. Something in Common is on SoundCloud. Every other site is on there. Instagram, Facebook is on everything.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Please go support that song.
Yes,
Support this
please.
great man
Thank you
right
so
here.
much. Thank
Make
you.
sure you're doing that. We are always gonna be supporting him.
Yeah, we'll be following
when
with
he drop his
updates.
EP, we're gonna try to have him back on the show.
That'd be
We're going
out
to
before
his listening
the
party.
year's out. Yep.
Yeah,
so
when
we-
he gets the
it's
biopic,
coming, man. You got
when
a
he
lot
writes the
coming.
book, when he gets to tap shoes, we're pulling everything. I'm pulling everything. I'm like, just want to be an investor. Like, just, I'm going to need 3%. Like, that's what I
All right, so
Bring
it's
it.
more in store from Cartier. All right, man. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning
Thank
in.
you
You
for
already know.
tuning
Follow
in.
us on YouTube. Follow him. Follow Juice. Follow DJ Lover.
Follow
everybody.
Virginia.
All right, and you can visit our video website at www.ybmagradio.com. And
Check out the site.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
Wally did a fantastic job. We have bios. We're official.
That's dope.
All right.
I love it.
For real.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In my bag now, in my bag now. What the fuck is that sound? What the fuck is that sound? I brought the mag out, nigga sat down. I got shit I never had now. I can brag now. Got my bitch a Louis bag now. She can brag now. Brought my bitch a Birkin bag now. She a bride now. Now I'm sitting in a club in a different bag now. Baby, when I pick it up, you gon' put that ass down. Tell him you don't give a fuck. Baby, spin that ass round. Tell her DJ turn it up. What the fuck is that sound? Ayy, boogie with the hoodie and it's always foreign. Yeah, I know she like my style, them other niggas boring. When I pull up, big ol' skirt, that's a foreign. When I pull up on a red light, they don't want it. Yeah, I came up from the mud and my baby know that. Introduced her to my plug, now she thinks she all that. When I first hit her up, no, she never rolled back. Then I saw her at the club, so I got up on that. Now every time they play this song, she say this is my shit, my shit. See the flip on my wrist, and I know she know what's up, baby. This is my shit, my shit. See the flick of my wrist, my wrist. They know that's my bitch, that's a fact. And she stalk with me when you in my section. Fill it up when my club empty. I can't fuck with rats, that's a fact. That's a dog, nigga. All about my F. Can't put water over blood, nigga. Trust me, it get ugly. If I wasn't getting money, would you still want me? If I told you I was broke, would you start acting funny? This is all I ever wanted, you can't take it from me. Now every time they play this song.
DJ Love Her.
Campaign. Did some numbers, then I went back to the vault. Did some numbers, then I went back in and fought. Did some numbers, then I went back like the GOAT. Did some numbers, then I went and caught the Porsche. Did some numbers, then I went and caught the 911. Did some numbers, then I went and caught my bitch a necklace. Did some corner shawty tell me once I'm driving reckless. Block my side, but she keep texting, I ain't get the message. I stop fucking ratchet, oh, they be too messy. Kicking bitches, I like Barcelona, shout out Messi. Met a black in Mexico, Texas, but she too sexy. Double latex will be sexy, shit be too risky. I got a line on the act, I must have fly with the pack. Fuck up my bitch from the back, yeah, she like that. I'ma let it choose, tell her we never gon' lose. Mama, I never go broke, but why can't I love with the coke? I bought them bottles on bottles, I fuck them all on bottles. I take that matter with matter, I got the rise on rise. Campaign. Check out my campaign. Did some numbers, then I went back to the vault. Did some numbers, then I went back in and fought. Did some numbers, then I went back like the GOAT. Did some numbers, then I went and caught the Porsche. Did some numbers, then I went and caught the Porsche. Did some numbers, then I had to keep the torch. Did some numbers, always gotta do the touch. I just seen you flex and turned up on the check. You gon' make a nigga fuck up some more racks. I got a line on the DA. I was just fucking the secretary. I keep a chopper on me. Nigga, you know that shit necessary. Nigga, you know that shit necessary. Nigga, you know that shit necessary. I bought them bottles on bottles. I fuck them all on bottles. I take them out of a mile. I got the rise on rise. Campaign. Check out my campaign. Did some numbers, then I went back to the vault. Did some numbers, then I went back in and fought. Did some numbers, then I went back like the GOAT. Did some numbers, then I went and caught the Porsche. Blow a cake on niggas, yeah. Blow the cake on niggas, yeah. Spit some cake on her, yeah. Getting out of line, yeah. Gang banging nigga, woo. You gang banging her, yeah. Thought you said something, nigga, you calm down. Thought you said something, you gotta make him calm down. I bought them bottles on bottles, I fuck them all on bottles. I take that matter with matter, I got the rise on rise. Campaign. Check out my campaign.
Did some numbers, then I went back to the vault. Did some numbers, then I went back in and fought. Did some numbers, then I went back like a goat. Did some numbers, then I went and caught the Porsche. I don't care Miley with Zans. I don't care Miley with Zans. I got full attention. I got a bitch full attention.
Yeah, they hate, but them hoes.
That's right, that's right.
Remy got the city in a.
BX turning up right now.
I got the slammer by my.
You love a DJ Lover.
It's shoot from anywhere, that's a GoPro. Yeah, they hate, but them hoes know. Remy got the city in a chokehold. I got the slammer by my church, yo. It's shoot from anywhere, that's a GoPro. Ayo, TT, where them hoes go? They scared to death for my solo. Quick to smack a hoe, even Joe know. Been doing that since he was spitting Flojo. Y'all fuck for free, that pussy promo. Jermaine Dupri, your whole career so-so. All these bitches pressed and they throw. Soon as I flip, call him Popo. I be on the same shit as Hov though. Cock back, knock your man off your pilo. Got the red band in the green robe. I just copped 2 V's like Vivo. My husband told me never ever trust a snitch. And you way smarter than the mother chicks. Years back, you was on the most wanted list. But ever since you came home, you been running shit. And me and Crack just dropped some other shit. Getting more money than the government. Why she can't make another hit? Scared to come out, I got him on punishment. Hey yo Pap, who the hell is she? If she is wife, why she ain't got no wedding ring? Strip a hoe on diamonds, but she ebony. Put my chicks up in the pimp, pour some Hennessy. If that's your man, why he stepped in me? And you don't wanna know what he be telling me. He a broke nigga, that's his pedigree. You call him Gregory, I call him Beggery. I don't know what yours for a bar, but I go to war for my boy. The fatty looking juicy, Biggie small. All eyes on me, Tupac Shakur. I'm a boss chick,